Okay, so now for the 6 questions. So, what do I like about the passage? I love that the Father already knows what we need before we ask. He knows us that well. I also like how the disciples thought to ask Jesus how to pray. And now, for all time, we have documented a framework of prayer straight from Jesus himself and how to relate to the Father. And then that we can even refer to him as Father at all. His name is hallowed, and hallowed is unlike any other name, and it's ultimate and complete and the source of perfection and good and all that is right. And he's so awesome, yet he's near and dear as a father. What do I not like about the passage? There are a few things not to like about this passage, but I think what stands out to me the most is how Jesus just got done saying, do not use meaningless repetition in our prayers, and how this framework has often been used as just something that you say and not something that you really connect with, and as an actual prayer instead of a framework for prayer. What does this say about God? Well, it makes me go back to the very first day when Jesus was announced as Emmanuel, God with us. God is so near to us that he knows what we need before we ask for what we need in prayer. And he knows what we need better than we do. And so I love that he wants to relate to us at all, that he wants to be called Father, that he is this all-powerful, all-knowing, all-good God that chooses to relate so intimately with us and knows us so well. So there's a lot to love about what this exposes about the Father, plus the fact that we can pray for his will to be done on earth as it is in heaven. I love that he has a way of doing things in heaven, and that can be attained here on earth. What does it say about man? Well, it says a lot about man. It says that we can be hypocrites, that we like to be honored, that we like to be known for our giving, that we like to be seen, we like to be rewarded by the attention that we get from others, that we can do things just for appearance, like fasting, and even want people to know that we're fasting in order to somehow gain some sort of attention. So it says that ultimately, I think it says that we just don't even know how to relate to this God. And if we did, we wouldn't desire any of those things, but we would want the rewards that we get from him, from his presence. How do I apply it to me? I think for starters, I'm going to go through this chapter and I'm going to make a list of the things that he says to do and pay really close attention to the things that he said not to do. Especially, I think, when it comes to motive. I think just evaluating my motive every day before the Lord as to why I'm praying the things that I'm praying. And even when I'm praying with other people, am I really praying in accordance to what is best for them? Or am I praying to try to please them in some way or make myself look good? I think just evaluating my motive. And plus, I think using some of these tips that Jesus said, go to a room that's secret, shut the door, spend some time listening to him, because the Father knows what I need better than I do. So I want to begin to pray the things that the Father knows best about my life, and you really utilize this framework that he gave, not just the words spoken, but the meaning behind the words spoken, so that I can pray more likely in accordance to his will. Who am I going to tell? Well, for starters, I'm going to tell my kids so that they know, as I am learning, how to relate to the Father in this intimate way, that he wants to relate to us intimately and privately in a personal way, and that Jesus gave that framework to them too. And I also want to demonstrate it to them, praying this way, and demonstrate to others. Hopefully I'll get to pray with someone this week. Thanks for joining me again, and I will see you again tomorrow.